Wong is playing against Nozomi Okuhara in the women's singles. And when we look at the women's singles draw from the quarter-final stage, we can see that there was 5 different nationalities, 3 from Thailand, 7 seeds, 3 former world number ones, 3 players who had contested an All-England final. And by semi-final stage, there was 3 former or current world champions. It set up a wonderful final with Okuhara against Chochuwong of Thailand. What a match this should be.
This is the YONEX All-England Open Badminton Championships 2021 Women's Singles Final. Let's welcome the players. First up, the number 6 seed from Thailand, Pornpawee Chochuwong.
Pornpawee Chochuwong of Thailand. If she wins today, she will create history because no player from Thailand has ever won an All-England title, and that's across all 5 disciplines. A chance to make history when appearing in her first ever final at a World Tour event above the 300 level. And when you consider we have 500, 750 and the 1,000 events, as indeed this All-England Championship is, this is a huge step forward for Chochuwong.
And let's welcome her opponent, the number 2 seed from Japan, Nozomi Okuhara.
The number 2 seed, Nozomi Okuhara. The former champion, she won the title here 5 years ago on her 21st birthday, making her 7th consecutive appearance here at the All-England Championships. She's a former world champion, won the world title in Glasgow in 2017, lost in the World Championship final of 2019, and today contesting her 2nd All-England final. Well, this, as you can see, is the 6th meeting between these 2 players, but it's the first meeting in a final. Okuhara leads 4-1 of the previous 5, and most importantly, she's won the last 4. So the last one was the Hong Kong Super 500 event. 2 straight games, as you saw, 21-16, 21-10 in 38 minutes. But twice when they played against each other, it has gone the full distance. The deep bow, as always, a sign of respect from Okuhara.
Red or black? Black.
Christian Johannesson.
Red. You receive?
The umpire chooses to receive. So Pornpawee Chochuwong has both the serve and has chosen ends. I find that quite extraordinary. So Nozomi Okuhara, she's been here before. She's 26 years of age, turned 26 last Saturday, not yesterday, but the Saturday before the All-England started. Born in Nagano, which is where the 1998 Winter Olympics were held, and she has been world number 1, but currently number 4. One of 4 former world number 1s in the women's singles draw at the start of the tournament. Well, her path through the games got very difficult from quarter-final onwards, playing against Busanan Ongbangarangpan. She dropped the opening game there. Then in the semi-final yesterday against the 2-time beaten finalist, another former world champion, Ratchanok Intanon, she had to come from 8-14 and 14-18 down in that deciding game before winning it 21-19. So today she's playing against her 3rd consecutive opponent from Thailand. Number 6 seed Pornpawee Chochuwong is 23 years of age, born in Rayong, and she's playing off her career high, 7th consecutive week at number 11 in the world ranking. 4th consecutive appearance at the All-England, and it's interesting, she's made a steady improvement. In 2018 she lost in the first round, 2019 second round, quarter-final last year. Here she is this year in the final. And hasn't she been in great form? All of her matches in 2 straight games, including the semi-final against the reigning world champion, Pusala Venkata Sindhu. And look at that scoreline, 21-17, 21-9 in 45 minutes. And as I was telling you, at semi-final stage, 3 of the 4 players were either current or former world champions. Quite remarkable. So here is Christian Johannesson, our umpire. Gavin Smith from England is the service judge for this match. Well, I thought that Nozomi Okuhara's semi-final against Ratchanok Intanon, not only a brilliant match, brilliant badminton, with that wonderful comeback in the 3rd and deciding game, 1 hour and 11 minutes of just fantastic badminton. I thought it was a wonderful example of good sportsmanship, good athleticism, and played in a wonderful spirit. She always does this, talks to herself, deep bow before she enters the court and just before she will receive, as she's chosen to receive, having won the toss. She'll give a little bow to all 4 corners of the court out of respect for all the court officials.
Pornpawee Chochuwong, Thailand. And on my left, Nozomi Okuhara, Japan. Pornpawee Chochuwong to serve. Love all. Play.
There's the respectful bow, and the women's singles final gets underway. Oof, just wide.
1 love.
Now, Morton, I was saying that obviously if Chochuwong was to win this, she'll be the first player from Thailand to win an All-England title. But if Nozomi Okuhara wins, it means that we'll, for the first time ever since the inception of the Super Series and now the World Tour, that players from Japan will win 4 titles, because of course the 3 doubles are all Japanese affairs. We've already seen 2 of them, but never before has Japan had players win 4 of the 5 titles in one particular
tournament. Yes. So whatever way, it's a history.
It's history
in the making.
Yeah.
I think Chochuwong chose very wisely and chose end when she was given the opportunity.
Just wide. Now, I thought her big breakthrough, this lady, Chochuwong, was when she beat teammate Ratchanok in Thailand at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, that was a tough match.
Yeah.
Very, very tough.
First day of the World Tour Finals. Group match it was. That's in the corner. Oh, it's just long.
It's long.
It's just long.
Service over. Change.
But when I say that I think she's chosen correctly, it's also the fact that it's her first really, really big final. And I think it will be important to win the first game, to settle the nerves. It doesn't look like she's quite that nervous, but still. And playing against the drift in the singles is somehow a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So, and not only that, we've seen on a number of occasions how important it is to put a lot of pressure on Okuhara into the deep corners at the back.
Yeah, she's not the tallest of athletes, is she? 156, that's 5'1½". And when you consider the net posts of 5'1", difficult to create angles from the back, but she somehow still manages to do it.
Service over. 3-4. Change your shot.
Favourite shot from Okuhara, slice down the line from the around the head situation.
Yeah, and it doesn't have, because it doesn't have pace, it's awfully difficult for the defender then to impart pace themselves on the defensive shot.
Well left. That's good awareness from Okuhara.
That's a lovely shot. Oh, it's just long.
It's long.
Beautiful skills there from Chochuwong.
But that's what Chochuwong have to do. It's her skills that's going to do the talking here in this match, I think. Of course, she's fit. She's a good runner. She's playing really beautiful badminton. But it's her skills, her delayed shots, all that. That's going to do the trick.
It certainly did in the semi-final against the world champion, PV Sindhu, didn't it? Sindhu stranded a number of occasions.
Yeah.
Short.
But see, that's the kind of thing, beautiful spinning net shot. And that's the kind of shots, the quality in shots that Chochuwong needs to play in order to win this match.
Change your shot.
Okuhara is putting a lot of pressure on her opponents by retrieving as much as she does. A lot of shots are coming back. If it's purely becoming a physical battle, I'm quite convinced that Okuhara would win.
That's a good follow-up from Okuhara. Immediately apologises.
7-5.
Well, for Okuhara, she's obviously much more experienced than Chochuwong, but some people may be surprised that this is her first ever Super 1000 final. 6 finals at Super 750 level, but first 1000 tournament final. Oh, that's well left.
9-5.
8 of the last 9 points to Okuhara.
I also think it was a very brave decision by Chochuwong that she's opted out of the training environment with the Badminton Association and decided to become an independent player. Am I correct on that?
You are correct on that.
I think that was a very brave decision. But it has worked out nicely. Getting to an All England final must be a dream for her.
5.
Yeah, it's interesting because she went independent in January 2019, and the reason that she gave was that she said the association were making her play too many tournaments and she didn't feel she was having time to improve. Well, I certainly think that she's used her time during lockdown to improve. Her skills are absolutely delightful now.
Ah, that's a good smash.
Yeah.
Service over.
And this is what she's got to do more.
10.
Again, setting it up nicely at the net, at the backhand. And look at this smash, very steep. Good placement.
Yeah, it was a nice net shot
Yeah,
from
good play
Okuhara.
by Okuhara.
Yeah, a good follow-up, and she goes to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage. 9 minutes played.
ちょっと動きにも余裕があるし、このままでいいと自分から先に仕掛けようとしない見ながらね。で、まあ、あんまりクロスしたのは取れないけど、後ろのまましっかりいってるから打ったれないだけで、ちょっと甘かったりとかしたら気にしたのはその時だった。で、向こうがスピード上げて打った時に一瞬隙余ってからちょっとだけ出てる。
ตีเรื่อยไปใช่ไหมต้องกล้าบุกกล้าเขารับได้ก็ไม่เป็นไรนะแต่ตอนนี้เขาไม่ได้บุกเรา
20 seconds.
บีบเกมแต่อย่าบีบให้เอาตายนะ
Well, considering we don't understand what the coaches were saying, Morton, I'm interested to know what you would have said to Chochuwong. Obviously trailing. What do you say? She must be a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I think, as I say, that the racket must speak. So it's got to be extremely good quality in her shots. That's a wonderful reply. I was just going to say, pump a lot of clears, flat clears to the deep corners of Okuhara. 1 or 2 is not enough. You have to play 3, 4, perhaps even 5 in a row to put that pressure on the back. Secondly, of course, is she's doing very well around the net. See whether she can dominate the net as well. And she's playing really wonderful attacking smashes with good angles to it.
Yeah.
So, continue to attack whenever the option is there. Put very strong, good pressure on the back line, and then see if she can go in and win some initiative at the nets. I think that will be my 3 advices to her. But as I say, to put the pressure on the back, it's not enough with 1, perhaps 2 clears. She's got to play 3, 4, 5 clears.
That's good skill there from Okuhara, the little hold and flick.
13.
But Okuhara so far too experienced, playing well, good pace. She's winning on pace at the moment. She's playing quicker than Chochuwong.
No, tried to play the tight net shots.
Yeah.
She was a little too tight because it didn't go over.
Service over. 8-14.
Oh, that's good skill.
It is, considering she's playing with the drift, that's really well, keeping that one in. As I say, she is playing a faster pace
15-8.
and deserves to be 15-8 up.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, it's cool, good.
Nozomi Okuhara challenges.
So Okuhara is challenging.
Yeah, I saw that one out.
I'll go in then.
Who buys the tees tonight?
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I'm buying the tees.
Correction out. (16-8). Play.
Good challenge from Okuhara. Oh, she's following up so well, isn't she?
Yeah, the problem for Chochuwong is that she's blocking all her defensive shots, and there's no doubt that Okuhara has been reading up on this, and she can see she's been studying Chochuwong, and as soon as she's attacking, playing smashes, there's a good chance on a straight follow-up. And one more. It's too early to open up.
Downwards, yeah.
It's too early, which means that Okuhara is so good retrieving, it's not a problem to get it.
17.
One more clear, even perhaps two more clears, that will put the pressure on at the back.
Longest rally so far. That's a pity because she was dictating the pace more in that rally. Chochuwong commanding the rally.
18-9.
Yeah, but Okuhara is doing just the right thing. She's getting enough back.
Yeah.
And that is kind of tempting Chochuwong to go for her shots, and mistakes are coming from the racket. Just keeping it extremely simple. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, however.
19.
Got deflected by the net cords. 2 points away from the opening game. When you consider she was 1-4 down, 19-9 up. It's gone long.
Service over. 10-19.
Yeah, it was a lovely punch clear, disguised punch clear from Nozomi Okuhara.
Yeah, she's got plenty of options on the last one. She could have gone slice cross court as well. She had a million choices on this one coming here. In total control and demand, as you so rightly point out.
10 game point opportunities for the former champion, Okuhara.
Service over. 11-20.
Just wide.
12.
Perhaps a little bit of the sideways drift. In fact, Okuhara, she was shaking her left hand there as if to say to herself, yes, there's drift
watch
there.
out,
Watch out.
She did.
And on her third game point opportunity, Nozomi Okuhara converts.
Nozomi Okuhara.
The former champion, former world #1 and former world champion, looking very, very good at the moment. 21-12 opening game in 18 minutes.
ให้เกมมันเร็วขึ้นและสิ่งสำคัญต้องนานนะถ้าไม่นานยังไงเราก็ตีไม่ได้ต้องนานก่อนนะเซฟตัดนานเซฟตัดก่อนเดี๋ยวมันไม่มีช่องถ้าเขาออกลูกดีแล้วเราต้องยอมเหนื่อยต้องยอมวิ่งอดทนนะไม่มีอะไรไม่เหนื่อยเข้าใจไหมนะทนวิ่งทนเชียร์ทนหน่อยเรื่องการสปีดตอนนี้สปีดเราเฉื่อยออกลูกเฉื่อยนะขาเฉื่อยนะเร่งตัวเองขึ้นมาหน่อยแต่ไม่ใช่เร่งมั่วนะใช่ไหมเร่งเอาหาลูกให้เร็วขึ้นนะตีให้สนุกไม่มีอะไรจะเสียนะ
Change the shuttle, please.
So, Nozomi Okuhara, the 2016 winner, one game to the good in her second All England final. Now, Morton, you were talking in the opening game about Chochuwong should be trying to use the punch clears and keep Okuhara at the back of the court, not just one or two, but maybe 3 or 4, keeping her at the back. She's going to struggle to do that more from this side of the court because she's now hitting with the drift.
Yep.
So there's more likelihood that her lifts and her pushes will go long.
They will go long on the back line. And it will be interesting to see whether she can control it. But this is good play.
Yeah, that's lovely play.
Yeah. But her smashes are very decisive as and when she's having that opportunity. She's playing with very good angles and steepness is good. Look at that. That's nice.
Yeah.
But Okuhara was in total control of that opening game. And not really in trouble at any time.
Oh.
Yeah, that was off the frame.
Overdone it. Now that's maybe one of the occasions where in your mind, she should have perhaps played another one to the back of the court.
Yes, I think she is not gaining what she wants with the attack so far. In terms of the pressure at the back, so she just have to keep doing it and keep repeating until she gains the upper hand. And if she opens up too early, as what we see here, she tends to make the mistakes, and Okuhara is just getting them back too easily.
Yeah.
So she's got to be extremely patient and focused, and stick with a good strategy.
Choi Sun-bum, Okuhara's coach, happy with that one. That's well left. Oh, she's challenging.
Pornpawee Chochuwong challenges called out.
Yeah, clearly wide. Wasted challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Three, two, play.
Missed it.
Service over.
And if I was Okuhara, I would definitely play with patience. I think the long rallies, she's winning every single one of them. So she just got to play with patience, get it back, wait for the mistakes from Chochuwong. That seems to be coming. Doesn't need to do that much.
It's going wide.
Yes.
A little bit of sideways drift we've been talking about all week, from left to right.
4, 3.
Yeah, making Chochuwong
Pressure
twist and
enough.
turn.
Yeah, pressure enough. She can't keep it in.
Service over. 4-all.
You see, as soon as you've got the shuttle past Okuhara at the back of the court, as she did there, makes a huge difference. But Okuhara is so quick in her movement, it's very difficult to get the shuttle behind her.
It is. That's another one there. I so agree with you. Of course, we're talking about world class.
Yeah.
So, but look at that shot. What a beauty. She's playing good length.
Yeah.
And targeting that deep forehand corner of Okuhara.
Well, challenge now from Chochuwong because
she will end up having none left.
yeah, Okuhara, if it had been called in, she was going to challenge.
Yeah.
But it was called out. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? Was out.
Yeah.
So no challenges
Challenge
left.
unsuccessful.
That's
No challenges remaining.
could prove yes, a bit problematic.
Service over.
That can be costly. Lost the opening game.
5-6.
She's 6-5 up here in the second, but got no challenges left. That can be tricky.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Threaded it down the line. Lovely shot from Okuhara.
Change your shot.
Two attacking shots down the forehand side of Chochuwong. Oh, that's way in.
Way in.
7-6.
Well, Okuhara had by far the tougher semi-final yesterday against Ratchanok Intanon, 1 hour and 11 minutes, whereas Chochuwong only 45 minutes for her victory over Pusala Venkata Sindhu. But probably any other player, you might say it might affect them for finals day, but not with Okuhara. She must be the fittest player on the World Tour, or certainly one of them.
When it comes to the running skills, she's awesome. And it was interesting because PV Sindhu had such a hard match against Akane Yamaguchi the day before she played Pornpawee Chochuwong, and she couldn't recover for the next day. Not to take anything away from Chochuwong, she played a really good game, but in terms of pace, Sindhu couldn't follow.
No.
I think she found it very hard to recover from the day before.
Change.
Yeah, you see now Okuhara had to take it late at the back of the court, and then there's opportunities for the attacking shot from Pornpawee.
And Pornpawee just have to keep that patient and keep playing the shots until that opening is coming.
That's a lovely one.
Beauty.
9, 8.
Oh, plumb on the line. That time it was long.
Service over. 9-all.
Yeah, more good judgment from Okuhara. That's great pressure from the former champion Nozomi Okuhara, and she has a 2-point advantage here in the second game, having already taken the first. Looking very good at the moment for a second title.
And should it happen, the blue t-shirt will win again.
Yeah.
多分勝手に伸びると思って願ってるからそれがダメ。
で狙ってもセットからってもう一個
そうね、そうそうそうそうそう。
そこを出したら速くなるんですよ。
そこで一回止めるね。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
ผมก็มั่นใจนะไม่ต้องคิดว่าเขาจะรับได้นะ
Moment of truth.
Change shot.
Well, it's now or never as far as this young lady is concerned. Pornpawee Chochuwong. Got to start making her move.
Now or never in this match.
Yeah.
There'll be lots in the future, I think.
Oh, so do I. I mean, she's hugely talented. Wonderful racket skills.
Yeah. She saw that. You see how quickly Okuhara moved cross court to cover the forehand. She knew that was coming.
10, 11. Change.
It's the drift. Taking it long.
12-10.
Oh, yes.
Good play.
It's a huge slice she puts on those shots, isn't it? The racket head is coming through so quickly, and yet the shuttle just dies because she puts the slice on it.
Yeah, it's very steep, and it comes, as you see, it's almost landing around the service, the first service line, which is a good sign. It's a sign of a very good shot. But she plays it. She controls that shot really well, as we saw here on the cross one, but also on the straight one. It's a similar shot. That's in my book possibly her best attacking shot.
13-10.
Good rally. Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Similar shot as Okuhara's. And another one there. Good play by Chochuwong. That's bad luck. That's out.
Yeah.
But there's no doubt again, if Okuhara feels that she cannot control the fact that Chochuwong is adding too much pressure on her deep forehand at the back line, then she can just play to the forehand side. So every shot that Chochuwong have to play, if it's going into her forehand, got to go cross and give her more time to play. So there are ways where Okuhara can avoid Chochuwong to put pressure on that one there. See, then the cross is coming. And then just keep going straight. It's good recover again from Okuhara.
That's going wide.
It is.
No, it's good pace to the rally. Good quality shots.
11-14. Change. Twelve, 14.
I know Okuhara was not happy with this one, but look at the fact that Chochuwong have to play this cross-court shot to the forehand side is buying time for Okuhara, and I think that's why she's upset she was missing that shot. She had plenty of time.
Oh, that's good follow-up from Chochuwong.
13-14.
Yeah. Racket carriage high, racket arm outstretched to play the backhand kill. Very good. Just 1 point in it now. Oh, brilliant net shot. Brilliant from Okuhara.
Fantastic spinning net shot.
15-13.
And I think that came at the right time. That's a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get any better than that.
กี่อย่าตกเลยอดทน
The umpires are looking at the coach. I think perhaps he's looking to warn the Thailand coach if he's coaching
16,
too close to when game is to begin.
Yeah, that's just inside the line, yeah.
Yeah.
Great control on that shot from Okuhara. Yeah, coaches can coach in between rallies, but
Yes.
not when an opponent is about to serve. They shouldn't be still talking to their players. Yeah, deep forehand corner again.
Yes.
Another error from Okuhara.
14, 16. Change.
ข้างหน้าหมิวอย่าเร่งเยอะเด็กฮะตีให้เขาวิ่งอย่าคิดเอาตายอ่ะ
Yeah, oh, there was nothing wrong with that.
No, that was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, she's got no challenges left.
Yeah.
She's got no challenges. She wanted to challenge that. She thought it was long. It was called good.
Yeah. We mentioned it.
Oh, no, it was plumb on the line. She would have lost that anyway.
She lost that one too. Yeah.
Overdone it. And this, I think, is the decisive move. A 4-point advantage. Clever.
See about keeping play to the forehand side of Chochuwong. She hardly got any chance to put pressure into the deep forehand corner of Okuhara. Just another way of limiting what Chochuwong can do.
Yeah. 2 points away from a second All-England title, Nozomi Okuhara. And that's gone long. It's match point opportunities.
20, match point.
On a run of 4
14.
straight points, she has 6 championship points. Nice net shot. Off.
Service over. 15, 20.
What a rally. Oh,
Oh, that's a good shot. Good shot
Short.
from Chochuwong. Oh,
yes,
that's a
that's
beautiful
well
net shot.
saved.
Beautiful net shot.
Yeah, the net shot changed the rally, didn't it?
Change your shot.
Yeah, look where her feet are. That lift is nowhere near the back of the court. Hence the opportunity to play the winning smash for Chochuwong. Longest rally. Well, it equals the longest rally. We've already had one at 38. A saved match point. Still another 4 opportunities, though.
It's a tall order. It's not easy.
No. That's gone wide, yeah. And this time, 3rd time of asking. And Nozomi Okuhara wins her 2nd All England title. 21-12, 21-16 in a match lasting 44 minutes.
21-16.
Well, she always looked very much in control, and there is confirmation of how she's won her 2nd All England title. Nozomi Okuhara beats Chochuwong 21-12, 21-16. Second All England title. First was in the era of the Super Series. And since 2018, we've had the HSBC BWF World Tour. So for Okuhara, it's a first Super 1000 title under the new system, the World Tour system. 21-12, 21-16. This is the final rally. And it means that history is made as far as Japanese players are concerned. They will win 4 titles in the same Super Series or World Tour tournament. It's the first time that that's ever happened as far as Japanese players are concerned. Yeah. Great respect between the 2 players. And I think it was Okuhara's experience today that really saw her through. In command of the rallies, in command of the match. So it's a 5th World Tour title for Okuhara. She's won 1 at each level. 1,000, 750, 3 actually at 500. But she hasn't actually won a title at 300 level. Played 1 final, lost in that final. Well, we're ready for the prize presentation. Let's rejoin Howard Bentham.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the YONEX All England Open Badminton Championships 2021 Women's Singles. Presentations will be made by BWF Council member Nora Perry, NBE, Venue Access Team Leader Mel Wyatt, and Field of Play Entry Team Leader Janet Smith. The YONEX All England Women's Singles runner-up from Thailand, Pornpawee Chochuwong.
Well, she's had a wonderful tournament, has Pornpawee Chochuwong, reaching the final as the number 6 seed. Beating the reigning world champion in the semi-final stage, and it's a tournament that she will remember for a long, long time.
2021 Women's Singles Champion from Japan, Nozomi Okuhara.
A 2nd All England title for Nozomi Okuhara, 5 years after she first lifted the All England trophy. Puts her own gold medal around her neck, as is the protocols under the COVID global situation, and the women's singles trophy, and the 2nd time that she gets her hands on that magnificent trophy. An 18th title in total for Nozomi Okuhara. So that confirms that Nozomi Okuhara, the number 2 seed, has won her second All-England title, 5 years after the first, beating Pornpawee Chochuwong of Thailand 21-12, 21-16 in a match lasting 44 minutes. So our attention turns now to men's singles, and it's Lee Zija of